You're listening to Picture Time O'Clock. For those of you tuning in for the first time, what you are about to hear is an interview between your host, Mr. David Sutrin, and a special guest. David asks his guests to choose a photo from their camera roll and describe it to him in detail. And of course, for you folks out there who have tuned in before, welcome back. Today's guest is the one and only Josh McIntyre. So let's waste no more time. Here is episode 31 of Picture Time O'Clock.
Thank you for listening. I need you. You're everything to me, 'cause I need you. And you complete me, 'cause I need you. You're everything to me, 'cause I need
Can you hear me?
you.
I hear you. You hear me?
Perfect. I hear you.
Sweet. I'm just gonna adjust your levels. Actually, can you say something?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm just using my AirPods. I don't know if that makes it.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I think it's good.
Sweet.
All right. Thank you for doing this.
No, totally. This will be fun. I'm excited. I got nothing going on today.
Sweet. Yeah, I've done actually, I've never have anything going on, but today especially, I'm cleaning the most mundane shit in my apartment.
East End man now. You gotta keep it clean.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm posting on Facebook Marketplace also.
Well, that's funny because I actually used Facebook today for the first time in, I don't know, 10 years to find this picture because I was trying to figure out when this picture was from, because I know it's something that I took. I knew it was something that's on my phone, from a Facebook album.
Yeah.
But anyways, I couldn't figure it out, so I'm not going
Wait,
back on there for another.
You never use Facebook Marketplace?
I actually don't. I've actually never used it once.
Do you ever sell stuff?
No.
Oh shit! And you never buy used stuff?
I do, but not on Facebook Marketplace.
Like Kijiji or something?
I don't really buy a lot of stuff, to be totally honest with you.
Interesting.
I'm the kind of person that'll buy I literally buy one thing a year.
Huh.
And for the most part, I'm just
what about clothes?
Yeah, but even that, I don't know. A lot of stuff is kind of I don't know. Yeah, I'll buy a t-shirt, but I don't know. I'm also trying to because I used to be very much a a statement t-shirt kind of guy.
Okay.
As in a band shirt or a label or some kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go more into just as you get a little older, you got to just wear a gray t-shirt or something.
Uniqlo.
Exactly.
But fucking, what was I going to say? What do you spend your money on?
Food.
Oh, okay.
And
that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm very okay with spending money on food and drink.
Yeah,
and going to a restaurant or something. But nothing that I really own.
Okay, wait, I meant to ask you, do you still have a dog? Is this a touchy subject?
No, it's not. It's not at all. No, I don't have a dog anymore.
What happened?
Well, hold on. So you got a fairly new dog too, right?
Yeah.
As in you got it
in November.
Okay, and you got it as a puppy too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But
I do, yeah.
Survived, and I didn't.
I'm kind of asking because I'm I assume that you don't because I haven't seen it, and I'm really jealous. I feel it's you're kind of setting the scene for other people being able to do what I'm assuming you did.
Okay. Okay, let me explain what happened. So my girlfriend and I, kind of on a whim, were let's get a puppy.
Yeah.
And we did get a puppy. And obviously, yeah, raising a puppy is a really difficult, time-consuming ordeal because it's literally a baby. And I don't know what we were thinking. Obviously we should have known. It's not just yeah, we're just going to have this puppy. It's going to be trained and everything's going to be perfect. And it's just going to sleep and whatever. So we did it for a month. And I felt bad for Lauren because basically it really liked her way more than it liked me.
Yeah.
So whenever she would go shower or something or go to the bathroom or even leave the house for anything, he would go absolutely nuts. And I'd be trying to calm him down, give him treats, all kinds of just would not work. And then
Did the
it was
dog
kind of
spend more time with her? like in general?
No.
Okay.
We were
weird.
like, it was kind of in a time where we both were like kind of working from home. We both had like, I mean, it was like, honestly, I think it was end of November. It was like early December, basically. I think it was end of November, actually. So it was like kind of like things are kind of slowing down and whatnot. And we were like, yeah, I don't know. We just like, we felt like we'd have the time to like do this. And
This is
what
kind of
ended
sounds
up
like what happened to me, but go on.
Yeah. No, it's just like, it just started to kind of like, like we'd be like sitting there like because his name was Nico, we'd be like, Nico, if you don't behave, we're gonna send you to the pound. And we didn't do that. But it started out as this joke, and then very much at one point we like kind of had this like breaking point where Lauren was like kind of crying, being like, I don't think I can do this anymore.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening is during this time when we got Nico, which was like a cockapoo, we were like, posting photos. And I remember like even waiting like a couple of weeks before I like, announced to the Instagram world that like I have a dog. Yeah. But I did. And, I slowly took that post away.
You deleted the post?
Well, what I did... I did delete the post, but I did it in a very strategic way. Like I had like a very much like introducing like my dog, like can't wait for y'all to meet him like on the streets and whatever. Yeah. So what I did first was keep the post up and just delete the caption. So it's just a picture of a dog. And then like 2 weeks later, I deleted the photo.
Holy shit.
But what had happened is when we had him, a friend of ours was like, oh my God, like a mini cockapoo. Like I was actually thinking of getting one for my mom for Christmas because our like family dog like died like a year ago. And like, we wanted like me and my siblings wanted to like go in and like get her a puppy, and we're thinking of a cockapoo. So that was just that. Yeah. And then like towards the end of it, Lauren just like texted him and was like, hey, so like, I know you were thinking of getting your mom like a puppy cockapoo. Like, do you want ours? And yeah, it ended up working out. So like, it's not like he's like, I mean, I haven't like seen photos of him or anything like recently.
Wait,
but
it's a family
it's like,
friend? Is that what you said?
It's our friend's mom.
Okay.
So it's like, it's within the...
Yeah. Like if you really wanted to, you could go see him.
I could.
Right.
I won't, but I could.
Did you like have any regrets after he was gone?
I did. It was like, as much as I'm like joking about it, I was pretty like, because like, again, we jumped into getting him so quickly, and we kind of jumped into getting rid of him so quickly. So I kind of had this like, at the end of it was kind of like, well, wait, like, had this like remorse being like, did we do the right thing? Like, yeah, like we're waiting for this guy to come pick him up, and I'm kind of like with him, like lying on me, and I'm like, oh my God, like, wait, no, we made a terrible mistake. But then anyways, it was like, it was for the best. Because yeah, I mean, I never even had a dog growing up. Like, I don't even know where this idea, and neither did Lauren. So I don't know where this came from.
Yeah, but this is my first pet, and it's like, I don't know. It kind of goes back and forth between being like way more work than I could have ever imagined, and then obviously there's like the times where it's like chill and I love my dog, but like, damn, it is like kind of a lot. Our biggest thing is like we can't leave our dog alone, right? So like going anywhere is impossible, which is like kind of a huge deal. We like sometimes we'll like hire a sitter through this app called Rover, but then it's like pay like $70 for like the night or whatever, which is expensive. Yeah. And then more recently we've just started being like, fuck it, and we like lock her in the bathroom and just leave. But she barks, she like freaks out, and she's like, we'll scratch the door and shit, we'll come back, there's like paint shavings all over the floor, and she always gets out. But anyway, I don't know. It seems like it could be worse. Like no one's really complaining about the barking, so it's kind of fine. But I feel bad for the dog.
Yeah, no, totally. That's the thing. It's like, but people just don't realize how much work it is. Like even like, and I don't even want to be like, I'm like a selfish person, but like, there's sort of the freedom of just being like, oh, I'm going to go do this thing tonight. Yeah. And I'm just so used to it because I've never really had anything to ever like, get in the way. And again, it was winter, so it didn't really matter. Like there wasn't like a lot going on. There was no like nothing to really do. But I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it.
I don't really know. I assumed that like, cause we got her in November and then I was like, okay, by summer, she's going to be all trained and everything's going to be sick. And like, now it's like that time and I'm like still like constantly so stressed anytime I have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess it'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, one would hope.
It's definitely too late now for me. Like the bond is like fully formed. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think we did it because like we always joke being like, I wonder if Nico even remembers us. And like, clearly he doesn't. Like when we got him, he was like whatever I don't know, he's like 9 weeks or something. I forget. But you know what I mean? It's like he was literally just like a literal like baby. So I'd be surprised if he even has any recollection of us.
Well, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah. I think we made the right decision.
I was gonna say something else. I'm trying to remember. How was the
was awesome. Okay, so wait, when did you move to the East End?
We moved a year and a half ago. It was like January 2021, I think.
Okay, so still kind of like COVID vibes.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so I grew up in the East End, and I have like a love for it. Like I absolutely love it, and I would argue that I actually like it even more like now because I've been spending a bit of time there.
Yeah.
But I guess I always kind of had like, not to be like you hate where you're from or whatever, but like, there, even for somebody who like grew up in the city and didn't move to another city, there's still like a sense of like, I moved away from home, like to the West End, which is really not that far.
Yeah.
But so I always kind of had like a weird thing with the East End where I was like, there's no reason to go there unless I like randomly go to a show at the Opera House or something, which I haven't even been there in years. So
yeah.
It's a weird place, but recently, because, well, when I saw you the other night, I was with Harrison, who lives across the street from you, and he's been like really pushing, being like, you got to come to the East End. And I'm always like, I'm down. Like, I'm not down.
Yeah.
So finally it just kind of happened, and we had like a great time, and the was awesome, and the burger was really good.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
It's very good. But here's the thing I'll say about the East End, and even the people that like worked at the like, I swear it's almost like being there. Like, I guess Harrison was also kind of like blowing it out of proportion, but being like, these guys are from the West. And I was like,
what, like the servers?
Like just saying it to basically every single person we met.
Sorry, saying to people there that you're from the West End.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Got it.
And every single person that worked, I guess most of the people either worked at the or in some sort of service industry, like literally on your block.
Yeah.
We're all just like, all had so much to say, being like, this burger is 10 times better than any burger in the West End. We have a better wine selection than any bar in the West End. And I was like, guys, like, where is this like this deep rooted hatred for like East versus West kind of thing?
Well, it's funny because it's like only people in the East End are thinking that way. Like people in the West End are like never even giving a thought to like what the burgers in the East End are like.
Exactly. It's so weird because like I said to somebody that I think he worked there, but I was like, that's a great burger. That's like one of the best ones I've had in like a long time. And he's like, yeah, it's way better than in the West. And I was like, I wasn't even comparing it. I was just saying it's good. It's like the whole night. I just kept having these like very like East versus West like conversations, and then I had to like break it to these guys. I was like, guys, like I'm like from here.
Well, I remember you saying like, I think it was around the time that we moved here, I saw you, and I was like, I live at Queen of Broadview, or I was like, I moved to the East End, but then you were like, that's not the East End, and I've kind of always like that really like shifted how I think about it, because like it's like the most East I've ever been up until the time I moved here, basically.
Right.
But it kind of really isn't. When you get further towards like the beaches, it's like really like different territory. I don't know. It gets really east, I guess.
Well, that's the thing is like, I guess I feel that like, the sort of, I mean, first of all, when the hell did it become Riverside?
Oh, was it not?
Like, that's like a new thing. I mean, maybe it was, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was just called like Leslieville.
Well, what about Riverdale?
Riverdale always existed.
Okay, but what is Riverdale to you? That's the same as Riverside?
But like north, but like at Girard, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking... Well, have you been to Girard, like, recently?
Randomly, I have, because I was working a job out there, and I like went to like Girard Square for lunch.
Oh, true. But like Girard, a little bit more east of Girard Square, is kind of like slowly popping off, I would say.
Yeah, totally.
Like that's where I would like invest my money if I was like putting money into the East End as a concept.
I mean, the East End could always use some investments for my people. No, but it's funny because like the whole East End thing is like, I guess I just always considered like, you know, because like I said, I grew up like basically not in the beaches, but like the beaches version of like Woodbine and Danforth, basically.
Yeah.
So like there was always kind of like, even going to like, and I'm using the Opera House again as an example, but I would always use the Opera House as like, it still felt like I was like going into like the city, right? To like go do a thing, like go see fucking, I don't know. Yeah. Alexis on Fire or something like that.
Yeah.
And so it's like I kind of, and also just from like where Broadview, Riverside, whatever, it still very much feels like, you know, you can hop on the streetcar and be like downtown in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like not really the East End, but I mean, it is, I guess. But then the other debate too, this is people debate whether the East starts east of Yonge or east of the Don Valley.
Right.
I say east of the Don Valley.
Well, I've always thought east of Yonge until I've lived here. And now it feels like everything, west of the Don Valley feels like you're basically at the Eaton Center at that point.
Yeah,
Which just feels west to me now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the East End. It's a fun, but I also think that like it is funny to see just like how much nicer the East End is.
Yeah, it is
like,
way nicer.
Just like aesthetically, just looks beautiful. There's like more trees. There's more little parks. There's more. I don't know. It just seems, but it also kind of, it's funny because it actually kind of in a weird way, I know this sounds incredibly stupid, but like, it's almost like downtown is like, not downtown, but with the West End is like shitty, like Manhattan, and like the East End, like Riverside or whatever, is kind of like the gentrified, like Williamsburg of New York, where it's like very like clean and new. And there's like young families and like young professionals and like, I don't know.
But then what about like Liberty Village or something?
Yeah, that's just like
just another version of the same thing, I guess. Yeah.
I actually went to Liberty Village for the first time yesterday.
The first time in your life?
No. Okay. In a very long time though.
Yeah.
And have you been there recently? Because it's
probably at least a year.
It's like a fully functioning like little city. Like you wouldn't have to leave. Like went to see Garbage. Okay. And Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds at the Budweiser stage yesterday.
Well, is that by Lakeshore? Or that's like where the soccer games are played? Yeah,
behind that, like by the water.
Yeah.
But to get there, it was like a nice day, so we decided to walk. And to get there, had to walk through Liberty Village. And I hadn't been there in ages. And it was crazy. It was like, you know, it's like a million condos, like grocery store, like dentist, like bar, like, but like not even bar, but like every type of bar, like Thai restaurant, like.
Was there like cool bars though? There's not.
No, it very much had like kind of like what I'd say is like Arizona vibes. Like it feels very like built. Like it's like here's the Texas bar.
Yeah, and it's like in an old building, and I know you.
Yeah. But anyways, I was walking through there and I was like, wow, this place is weird.
I really like, there's a place over there. It's like, I can't even remember the name right now. It's basically a convenience store. And it's like Lynn Williams Drive or whatever. If you go up there, there's like on a corner, there's like a convenience store, but they make the best fresh rolls I've ever had.
Oh, weird.
It's fucking sick. It's like a Thai or like Vietnamese like family, and they also make sandwiches and like fresh soups, and it's just like a fucking amazing restaurant.
And this is in Liberty Village?
This is in Liberty Village, like right across from do you know where the Kobo is? The Kobo building? Doesn't
maybe.
Matter. Anyway, it's right around there. Doesn't matter. I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna look it up really quickly because I want to like.
Okay.
Honestly, it's very sick. I used to intern at Last Gang Records in Liberty Village.
Oh yeah.
Which was like a really shitty job, I guess.
What was that like?
There was never anything to do. I did it for like a year though, and like it was weird because I did it for a year unpaid internship, like in the last year that was like a legal thing to do, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, like we're gonna give you a job now, like we'll pay you like minimum wage and you can work 3 days a week or whatever. And then 1 week after they did that, they were like, actually, we're just gonna like give a promotion to this other guy that works there already, and he's gonna do what you do. And he's like, they were like, you can keep coming for free if you want, but we're not gonna pay you.
Jesus. Oh my God.
But yeah, it was a really weird vibe. Like it was like just a quiet little office setting, and then there's like 5 people working there, and then there's like the manager guy kind of works in an office, but like there's never any music playing, and I don't know.
Well, because I went there once randomly for a Christmas party. I don't know. Don't ask me why I was even there. But I went, and I remember just being like, huh, so this is it, huh? And everyone's like, yep. And I like had like a single beer, and I was like, all right, I'll see you guys.
Anyway, I can't find this fucking place in Liberty Village, and it doesn't matter, so forget it.
Maybe it just doesn't exist.
No, it exists. Well, I'm not lying. I'm actually not trying that hard. I'm kind of just like on Google Maps, like looking for it without typing anything in. So whatever. Let's get to the photo.
Okay, let me pull it up. 1 sec. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Should I just start telling you what it is?
Oh wait, you know what I forgot to ask you to do is to like introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. My name is Josh McIntyre, and I'm a musician and a producer, and I also have a podcast called Cold Pod. And yeah, that's about it.
All right. Shout out to Cold Pod.
A pod crossover of sorts.
When did you start it? The podcast?
That's a good question. Like, was it our 1 year anniversary or 2 year anniversary? 1 year anniversary. Yeah, like about a year and a half ago. Year and a bit ago. Year and a couple months.
Solid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, has anyone, like a teenager or something, like, do you get like recognized for your podcast? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah,
I do. People come up to you that you've never met before, and
yeah,
that's
so like you're the cold pod guy, right?
Are you the cold pod guy?
But the funny thing about that is that people, I swear, just don't even do the bare minimum like research. Yeah. Because like if you look at our account, like our personal accounts are literally like linked. They're not even linked in the bio. They're in the bio. You can just click and go to like my personal one and Austin's personal one. But people will be like, "Oh, you're a Cold Pod, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Which one are you?" And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Are you the old one or the young one?" I'm like, the old one, I guess. Like, but no, I had a very weird encounter a couple weeks ago where I was at this party and I was like talking to this guy for like, I'd say like 10 minutes about, I don't even know what. And his friend was like, we better get some gossip so we can send it to Cold Pod. Ha ha ha. And I was like, that's me. Like, and we're not a gossip podcast.
Wait,
and
were you like overhearing this conversation?
I was talking to one guy and then his friend came and said this to him, like in front of me.
Okay, yeah.
And they like referenced it and I was like, oh, I'm that guy. And like the way they both like froze and the guy was like, wait, can you talk again? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh my God. And it was like this funny thing where he was like, didn't put, and then all of a sudden it was like, he was like, I can't talk to you anymore, man. This is weirding me out. He's like, I listened to you today. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
It's like, it's not that weird.
It's really not that weird. Like, when the way he would, like, once he realized that it like recognized my voice, the way he was like looking at me was like really weird. Like he was like really like looking and listening. And I was like, oh, this is strange.
How old was he?
I honestly don't know. I'd say like, I don't know, late 20s.
I don't know if you can like reveal this, but like, do you, actually, this doesn't even matter. I was just going to ask, like, it's not even interesting, but like, do you have like the data on like the demographics of like the people who listen?
I do.
And may you reveal the.
Yeah, I can pull it up right now. Hold on.
Yeah, let's just get the data real quick, and then we'll move on to the photo.
Hold on, let me pull up the analytics audience. Okay, what do you want to? You want the age, or what do you want?
Yeah, I want the
whole
age.
thing?
I want the age, and then I want to hear male and female.
Okay, so the age we have 3% 18 to 22.
Okay.
32% 23 to 27. 39% 28 to 34.
Okay.
18% 35 to 44. 6% 45 to 59. And 1% 60 plus.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then gender, we have 54% male, 43% female, 3% non-binary, 1% not specified.
That's pretty solid. I guess there's no surprises there. I don't know why and this is like this isn't a drag at all. Like, I feel like this is what you want with a podcast, but like for some reason I assumed that there would be more like 18 to 23. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's because, which is why Austin is always like, we need to get younger guests. We do have a lot.
True.
The guest demographic basically equates to the listener demographic in a sense, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So until we get some Gen Zs on the pod, we're stuck.
Yeah, you should get some of those.
Believe me, I've been trying. I really don't know where to look.
I was trying to get this like skater guy on my podcast for a while, and he didn't want to do it. So I know how you feel, I guess.
Oh, those big pants skaters.
Okay, the photo.
So the photo it's okay. So I actually don't know what year this photo is from, which is why before I was saying that I went on Facebook today to try to find like, I guess the original of it, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess it's sometime between 2011 and 2013. And it's a picture. Okay. So it's a picture from Halloween night, or whatever would have been the night to go out that Halloween. So like the Friday or the Saturday, but let's just assume it's Halloween. And it's a picture. So me and my friend who, you know, Big Mike Worthbrough, big tall man, six something. We decided, and it was the one time it's probably the best Halloween costume I've ever had. It was a group costume. And it was one of those things where we did this costume and I was like, I think I'm not done with Halloween, but I was like, I'm never really going to put this much effort into anything related to Halloween ever again.
Yeah.
Which is actually a lie. But at the time I thought that. I was like, this is it. This is not going to get much better than this. But so the idea for the concept was that it was very, very conceptual. Me and Mike were going to be guys from something called the Ocean Marina Yacht Club, who are presenting a giant novelty check.
Okay.
And within the costume, we were both wearing blazers and turtlenecks, and Mike mocked up a giant novelty check. So the photo, I don't know who took this photo, but it's a photo of me and Mike and our friend Eric Farber and a guy who I have no idea who he is. Just some other guy is just in this picture. And we're all standing there presenting this giant novelty check. And from left to right, it's Eric, me, Mike, and then this random guy. And so the check. Okay, sorry. But the check, I was going to say. So Mike was at OCAD at the time. So I guess I don't even know where he got the supplies, but he pretty much made like a proper looking, you know, novelty check.
Yeah.
And if I like zoom in,
it's not like
flimsy. No. It was made out of some sort of like
Bristol board kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it was thick. It was thick. It couldn't bend. Yeah. And in fact, at the end of the night, we ended up like destroying it.
Okay, nice.
But so the details of it, and I don't know because it's been a long time, but I don't know where all of this even came from. But it's got this big logo with a sailboat and a bunch of flags, and it says Ocean Marina Yacht Club, and it honestly kind of looks like a real logo for a yacht club. And it says, "Pay to the order of Luke McKemia." No idea who that is. We must have just made that name up. Then there's a flamingo in the middle. and it says date, and I can't. And this is the thing that pissed me off, is just from the way the photo is. There is a date there that was probably the date, or it would have been like, the year of when this photo was taken. But I can't see it. It's just like a little too blurry. It even actually looks like it says 2019, but it certainly was not.
Could you not see the on Facebook when you pulled it up? Wouldn't it show when it was posted?
No, so the thing is I couldn't find it on Facebook.
Oh, and then you went through your phone and found it.
Yeah, no, I found it on my phone and then was trying to figure out what year it was. And my way of trying to figure out what year it was to go find it on Facebook, but I couldn't find it.
I see. What about the metadata on the photo on your phone? No,
I guess if I really,
I was about to say, not that the year even makes a difference. So okay.
Yeah, I generally know when it was taken, but I don't know what year.
Okay,
But it says paid to the order of Luke McKemia, $1 million, and then below it says spelled out $1 million, and then it says Ocean Marina Yacht Club again at the bottom.
Very nice.
And it was
wait.
it was.
I have questions. Unless are you done or no?
No.
Okay,
no,
keep going.
No. You can go.
No, I want to hear what you were going to say.
Well, I was going to say the funny thing about this costume was me and Mike walking through the city. I don't really remember what we were doing, but it was we were young and we were going from place to place or whatever. So there's a lot of walking from point A to point B throughout the night, and the amount of times we got stopped by other people being like, "Oh my God, can I take a photo with you?" So there's definitely
people
somewhere
loved the costume.
They just love the idea of two guys presenting a giant $1 million novelty check. Also, just one guy being freakishly tall too.
Did he did Mike put his hair in a ponytail or anything?
It actually isn't a ponytail based on this photo. I can see it's tied back.
Nice.
But yeah.
I was going to say, I need to know more about your outfits, yours and Mike's outfit.
So I'm wearing a beige blazer with a forest green turtleneck. Now, again, it's a giant novelty check, so it's actually blocking, most, you can just see the top half of me. Not even top half, but from my basically shoulders up.
This goes for everyone. I'm only seeing the top half of everyone's body.
No, so me and Mike are behind the check, basically. We're both holding it. It's in front of us.
I see, yeah.
So I'm wearing the green, as I said, beige blazer, green turtleneck. Mike is wearing a gray, looks a little checkered kind of blazer with a red turtleneck. And he has some sort of, what are those things that you put in your pocket for a seat?
I don't know, a handkerchief kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he has one of those sticking out that looks like it's an American flag,
oh, that's funny.
Covered or something. It's the American colors, and it looks like I can see a bit of a flag and some stars and stuff.
Sweet.
So we're very much the guys presenting the check. So we're standing behind the check holding it. Eric, me, Mike, and this random guy. And then beside us is Eric, who is a bald man, but he has hair in this photo, luscious curly hair. And he's wearing a leather jacket. Mm-hmm. And he has some sort of face paint. Now, I guess he's dressed as a panda bear, but I can't really tell.
Okay.
Because it's he has one black eye and then a sort of, I guess a bear style painted nose with the little, black thing and the line going down, and then black lipstick, and then a painted tongue hanging. Maybe he's a dog actually.
Are him and the other guy in the photo supposed to be the ones that are receiving the check? Or is it just they just happen to be in the photo?
It seems as though this would have been us presenting the check to them.
Right. But
it feels like that because
they're kind of on both sides of you and Mike, you and Mike in the middle,
yes,
Eric on the left,
yes,
other guy on the right.
Yes.
And the other guy, you know him, or he's you actually don't know who it is?
I actually have no idea who this guy is.
Okay.
He's just a guy.
What's he wearing?
And he's wearing all black. He's not dressed up for Halloween. He's wearing all black. He has black hair and black frame glasses.
Okay.
And he's just a generic little white guy.
Nice.
And yeah, I have no idea who this guy is.
Is he tall?
But no, he's the shortest. He's definitely short because
Okay.
he's beside Mike, so he looks very short. But then I'm looking at myself, and he's shorter than I am.
What was I going to say? Are you outside?
That's a very good question.
It's
I
hard to
don't
tell.
think so.
Is it like
I
dark
think we're
though?
inside. So here's the thing. We ended up ending up at some Halloween party on Spadina that night, which is where I think the photo was taken.
Yeah. Like a house party?
Yeah, like a house party.
Okay.
So I think this was taken inside the house party. It's Eric, me, Mike, and then this random guy. I remember it had a big like outdoor like roof kind of terrace thing. But I couldn't even tell you whose party it was or what the vibe was.
But like in the background, is there anything like significant?
It looks like we're standing in front of a door, but it's like all one color. So it looks like we're standing in front of like, I guess, a white wall. But because it's like seems like it's kind of dark, and the photo's taken with flash, so the wall actually is kind of like a bit of a bluish color. But I would guess it's white. But at the same time, this could also be outside against a wall. It's very hard to say.
Is this like a like 16 by 9 or like a square?
It's whatever the rectangle horizontal is.
Okay, so it's like landscape, like horizontal, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
and it's actually it's also taken with a disposable camera.
Oh, I see. That's important.
So it's like So it's actually it's a pretty well composed, like nice photo.
Do you have any memory of like where you were before on that night?
Well, so I do have actually. This is why I wanted to. This is why when I was looking through and thinking of photos, this night was pretty wild because something really sketchy and disgusting happened. I believe before this photo was taken, but it very much could have been after. But at some point in that night, we were walking either to this party or from this party. Either way, it was like late-ish, but not that late.
Guys, come on, hurry up. We need to get to this Halloween party on Spadina.
And it's the people in this photo. So me, Mike, Eric. Maybe this guy was there too. I don't know. This mysterious fourth guy. But we were walking down a street near Trinity Bellwoods between Dundas and Queen. I'm not sure which one.
Okay.
But there's like a school. There's just like a schoolyard / school that we were walking down this street, right?
Yeah.
So Eric and I are talking.
Hey, Eric, are you as excited as I am to get to this Halloween party?
So Eric and I are walking. I guess Mike is holding the giant check. I'm just walking.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric and I are talking, and to our left on the school fence, like a kind of short wooden fence, we see
What the heck is that?
a big stick with a taxidermy raccoon on it with its like arms like sticking up.
Oh.
And we're like, holy shit.
Like a real raccoon.
Well, like a real raccoon, but like a taxidermy raccoon.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like
Stuffed.
So we're like, what the? This is like, so it must have been someone's like weird costume or something. Like, let's get this thing. So like, I immediately pick up the stick and I'm holding this stick with this like raccoon taxidermy, and me and Eric like, ha 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 ha. He takes it and he's like, ha ha, and we're like kind of like, you know, putting it into people's faces and be like, ha ha.
Eric, stop! Get it away, Eric.
He hands it back to me, and at this point, I was holding it up, like upright, to have the raccoon, like, you know, standing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put my arm down, so that the raccoon is now like upside down as I'm just holding the stick, and I realize that it starts to like slide off the stick,
Okay.
and then it falls off the stick, and I realize that it's not a taxidermy raccoon, it's a real just dead raccoon that some freak, I don't know if they killed it or they found a dead one, but they literally shoved a piece of wood up it.
Damn.
And I should also note, sorry, I forgot to mention one major detail. It had googly eyes stuck on top of its eyes.
Oh, shit.
So, and as soon as it started to slide off the stick, the like dread and horror that I like felt I like, cause like as it slid off and then like landed, like I realized, like, you know what I mean?
It slid off like the top, like
No,
not
so it
towards
was,
your
like,
hand.
it would have been like, yeah, like I was holding it vertically the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I sort of turned the stick horizontally / down
Okay.
as I was just walking, and then it slid off of it. And that's when I realized that someone had done this to like a raccoon.
Was there no like smell initially?
See, we were pretty drunk. We were, I don't really remember. Yeah. I just remember both me and Eric being like so disgusted and like running to a McDonald's and like washing our hands and faces, and everyone just being like, what the hell did we just what did we just experience? Because again, and keep in mind, like, this is not normally on any circumstance. If I saw that, I wouldn't even think to pick that up, but it was Halloween night. So it was like everything that was just like trash, like that people, had on the streets was remnants of costumes or, it wasn't unheard of to see something like, it was Halloween. So like us picking it up wasn't us being like, complete psychos. It was us being like, oh, this is part of someone's Halloween costume. Like,
wait, and was it just on someone's lawn?
No, it was like, it was on the fence. Like it was like I forget how, but it was presented like facing out to the road, like standing upright with this stick up it.
I see. Okay.
And I forget how it was like connected, but we like took it off and like, held the stick and we're like, so yeah, I remember that was just like one of the like, and like to the point, like me and Eric talk about this, not all the time, but we bring it up every couple of years, and we're just like, and it's just like, even discussing this, like I have this, like, I feel like, ugh, like, it's like, I don't do well with dead animals. I don't do well with any of that stuff. And, like I'm the kind of guy, if there's like a mouse in the house and it gets caught in the trap, like I can't even like dispose of it. I have to get my girlfriend to do it.
Was there like when it fell off the stick, could you see like blood on the stick?
I don't know if there's necessarily blood, but juice. It was more so. I don't know. I believe me. Once it started to slide and I realized what it was, like I like jumped away and we both basically like ran screaming.
That's pretty nasty.
It was disgusting. It was like really fucked up.
Yesterday, like there was like a pigeon outside of my door that was like injured. And like me and Chelsea decided to try to like save it, but we both never like done that before and like didn't really know why we were now like doing this. So like I ran and got like a box and a towel, but then then it kind of like ran away from the door and was like now on the sidewalk, and we were kind of chasing it. Like it couldn't run that well, but we were chasing it, and I was trying to like scoop it up with the box, which wasn't working. And then I think we read on like Reddit or something that like you just got to throw a towel over it and like grab it, but neither of us wanted to touch it, which is kind of similar. Like I don't really like touching like animals or whatever, like rodents.
Says the dog owner.
And then like some like woman with like a stroller just like calmly walked over and like took the towel and grabbed it and put it in the box and closed it and gave it to us. And we were like, but she was like nice about it or whatever. And we were like, oh my God, thank you. And then like she walked away and we're both just like, fuck, like we are such fucking losers. Like
we just couldn't even do this.
But then like this kind of like goes on a bit more. So then we like brought it up to our house and like didn't know what to do with it, and like let it sit there like in the heat, like outside on the patio.
Did it have a broken leg or a broken wing?
It's like it was bleeding from the beak or whatever. Nose, beak, whatever. And it kind of like it couldn't like move that well. Once it was in the box, it was kind of just like sleeping. You could still see it was breathing, but what we ended up doing is there's like a little like parquet around the corner. And so we brought it with the box and towel in the box to this like parquet and just kind of like set it on the ground there and like said a prayer and walked away.
It was able to get out of the box, right?
No. It was like, it was done. Like it couldn't move. And like we allowed it, like the box was open at this point. Like if it wanted to, it could get out, I guess. I don't really know where I'm going with this at this point. I guess
I think you did the right thing.
Yeah, there was nothing else to do. But then like the end of the story is like this morning we're walking by and we're like, let's go check on it. But we didn't go into the park because there was like some kind of like YMCA, like kids, like there was like 20 kids in there with like a few adults. And then at that point we were like, oh fuck, like what have we done? Like some kids
probably like
Yeah.
Like, what's in the box? And like, oh no, it's a dead pigeon. Like,
So-
I mean, that probably happened.
Yeah, that definitely did happen. But at that
Unless
point,
it got
didn't
eaten
yet.
by
They,
a
like,
raccoon or something.
I don't know. The box seemed like it was in the exact same spot, but who the fuck knows? I'm going to go check like later on today.
Yeah.
See what's going on with that. But yeah, there's no like, well, okay. The last thing that's like annoying is like, when you try to call like Bird Rescue Toronto or whatever,
Yeah.
they're like unwilling to do.
Is that
any-
actually a thing? Is that
there
actually
was
a thing?
there was something called like the acronym was SPLAT. I don't remember what it stood for, but it was like some kind of like animal rescue like charity thing. But they don't.
That is kind of a fucked up name.
Yeah. I actually never thought about it like that, but yeah. But then they were like unwilling to do anything. Like first of all, they wouldn't answer the phone like the first 6 tries. Then eventually we got them on the phone. They're like, "Well, if you could like pack it up and like bring it here before 6 p.m., like then that would be great." But it was like 5:15 already, and it's like Downsview or something.
Right,
and we're like,
right.
"Well, we're just gonna bring it there, and then they're just gonna kill it." So like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Wow. Splat. Wow. Good for them.
Um.
Is it actually called Splat? Sorry,
I'm pretty
I can't
sure. I'm gonna
believe that.
double check. I also got. I did eventually figure out the name of that Liberty Village
Oh, you
place,
did?
which I'm gonna tell you in a second. But Splat.
Okay.
Splat. Wow. Maybe it's not called that. wait. Or maybe it was Spat. Spat.
Okay.
But I'm not actually seeing that either. Let me see. Splat. Yeah, I can't find it.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't exist, just like the Liberty Village place.
Yeah.
But no, that place is called Liberty Village Market and Cafe,
Okay.
and it's fucking amazing. But like, if you go look at the photos on Google Maps, it really doesn't do it justice. It makes it look like a catering company or something, but like it's actually good. It's actually good.
Interesting.
The end.
Okay. Well, if I'm ever back there again, which you know what, who knows? Maybe I will.
Yeah, you can go. Like they got West Elm over there.
They do it. I know. They actually do. We walked by it and I was like, huh.
I like that
I
place. I used to go there like
didn't-
after work.
Just do a little browsing.
Yeah. Oh, they have an EQ3 also. I forgot about that.
My point. They have it all there.
Yeah, they really do.
You really never need.
It's a nice LCBO there.
Yes.
There's
there
something
is.
else
I actually have them
interesting
there.
that I'm trying to remember there too. Well, I like the whole area of like when you like that main building kind of thing, where you like walk under and there's all these little shops. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so that's what I walked through yesterday, and I'd never walked through there before.
Oh,
like,
true.
ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the part that I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
like an outdoor mall.
It's pretty cool. That's like where the
It is cool.
That's the building where the Last Gang Records was.
Yes,
But yeah, it was honestly kind of a nice like vibe, like going to my job I don't get paid for and like getting a Balzac's coffee and just kind of like chilling in that little area before going into work.
yeah,
Was quite
sounds
nice.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty nice, especially in the summer.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to think of like maybe like one more question about the photo.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you have anything that you think like got left out that you think is important about the photo or the story of the raccoon.
The last thing I really remember about, there's not really much more to say about the photo.
Do you know who took it?
I have no idea who took it.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those. It was just one of those like kind of like classic like, I don't know. It was a great Halloween, and like I said before about the whole costume thing, like that was like that was like the moment when I felt like I'd peaked at a Halloween costume, and especially because I had the help of Mike, who like, you know, anyone could come up with this idea, but like the fact that he actually like made this like really big novelty check was just kind of the whole, was just the kicker that I really felt like we really did it. And like, I don't even think I dressed up then. I mean, I probably did, but like,
Yeah, that is pretty like having a prop with your Halloween costume is like next level, I guess.
yeah. And a thing that like, I guess the more I think about it, like none of us have ever really held a novelty check before. So it's like, even though it was fake, which I guess a novelty check is fake, but like it was just the kind of thing where, you know, the way people really wanted to like hold it and pose in front of it.
Yeah.
Made them feel
true.
like millionaires, you know?
Damn. It kind of reminds me, or this isn't that similar, but like there's this photo of me on Halloween, probably like that exact same year. And it's actually like 4 of us. But I don't know where to start with how to explain this. Okay, I'm dressed as like a garden, like I put a bunch of flowers on me, whatever.
Okay.
And then there's like Laura, my ex-girlfriend, she's dressed like a mime.
Okay.
And then Connor Crawford is there, and I think he's Bart Simpson. So his face is painted yellow, whatever. And then there's this other guy, Kyle, and I can't remember what he's dressed as, like a mime also or some shit. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. But the photo's taken at Subway, but it's taken from the perspective of the Subway sandwich person. So like you can see all the whole sandwich station, like all the ingredients and like our 4 breads there. But then like we passed the camera over to him and we're like, can you take a photo of us?
I was gonna say, did you guys hop over the counter or did you get the sandwich?
We're on the we're on the right side. He's just like at work, but then now he's taking a picture of us ordering Subway.
That's actually incredible.
It's a really similar thing too, where like if I tried to find, I would definitely have to go to Facebook to find that photo if it's even available anymore.
Right. Well, that's the thing. So then I just before we did this, I went through this thing where I was like, well, if I can't find this photo that I know I saved from Facebook years ago, then like who knows when all the rest of this is going to go. So I ended up saving a whole bunch of other random photos.
Who knows where what?
Just who knows, like for example, like I always because I feel like this might have been my profile at some point. I don't know, or maybe not my profile, but like I just like always remember this photo being on Facebook.
Right.
And,
I see what you're saying.
But I've had it on my phone for so long that like when I went to go look for it and it being gone, I was like, damn, I should actually like grab any more like hilarious photos that are on here in case they just randomly disappear or someone deletes their account and like whatnot. So I did that.
Yeah, I've been like trying to locate the photo I'm talking about, and I don't think it's like here anymore.
Yeah, it's a
which is honestly fine.
It's strange.
I'm okay with that.
It's a strange site, that Facebook. Yeah, it's fine. It's you gotta let go of some things sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, anything else?
That's about it.
I want to ask one more thing, and then I'm done. I swear to God.
Yeah, cool.
But I don't know what it is yet. Okay, wait. The raccoon, the photo. Ah, fuck it. Maybe I'm good. I'm good.
You good?
You covered it.
Sounds good.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, those big pants skaters.